I'm not letting you in here because you're crazy right now. Good morning. Hi, Jen. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning, Belmar. He wants to come in here, but he is crazy. Good morning. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Aparna. Good morning, Theron. Hi, April. Oh, hi, April. Good to see your name. Hi, Holly. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Anna. Good morning, Janelle. All right, let me let this cat in here, but like he's got that froggy cat thing going on. Come on, come in. Okay, I'm gonna let you be in here, but don't be crazy. All right, good morning. Hi, Lori. Hello, hello, hello. Well, happy new moon in Cancer. That's today. I think for Eastern Standard Time peeps, it peaks at like 6:30 p.m. around. Hello. Just a baby. I know. I know. I know. He does want to distract me. He wants to show you his little butt. That's what he wants to do. But he was just like running around the house, like chasing shadows like a crazy man. And I was like, I don't think I need that in the room with me this morning, but maybe he'll be chill. Anything could happen. Oh, I'm so tired, guys. It's been hard to, I feel like all Cancer season, I've just been exhausted. Anyone else? Like, just, I'm sleeping, but the sleep isn't making me feel rested. Hello, baby. Hi, Abby. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Christine says, I'm so wired feeling and don't feel like I'm sleeping at all. Um, I know Lori had sent me a couple messages about dreams, and I've been having some really wild dreams too, but like not wild, like, oh wow, that's so crazy, but more like I am not here. I'm clearly somewhere else doing a lot of stuff. Like it's very busy. I'm not really remembering much about any of them. But it's exhausting. Hi. Hi, Tiffany. Leo also steals my feathers, so I can no longer display them haphazardly because he hunts them down and attacks them, which is fair. Janelle, don't worry. I have all of your feathers safely in a jar that he hasn't discovered yet. So, whoop. Hi. I know. He's all about you. I know that. I learned that already. April says intense downloading dreams this weekend. Lynn is exhausted. Definitely not on the planet. Yeah. We're just a group today. Let's do an energy check-in, right? Let's do our 1 to 10. So 1 being roadkill. We're going to go old school today. So 1 being roadkill and 10 being a fully animated creature. How are you feeling this morning? 1 to 10. We've got a 7, 7, a 7, a 5.5, a 4, 6, a 7. Lots of 7s this morning. All right. 6, 6, 6, 8, 5.5. Okay, Nicole says I was roadkill this morning, but now after being in my garden, I'm a 7. All right, well that makes a lot of sense. Now listen, I can't hold you like this for the whole time, okay? Because I need my hands. Okay. Good morning, Kate. Ooh, we've got a 9. Sarah's a 7. Good morning. Good morning. Can you even with this cat? He's so great. All right, so this morning we're going to get to our card pulls a little bit differently because it is new moon exactly today. So let's theme it. You can't, I'll kick you out. Do not distract me. Sit down. Um, so we're going to do a new moon theme. So traditionally, we release with the full moon and seed with the new moon, right? But right now, this is the energy is all about creating home, whatever that means to you. Okay. So these card pulls for this morning, should you choose to want them to be, are going to be all about what you need to know about creating home as we enjoy the last week of Cancer season. Leo season is right around the corner. We click into that on the 23rd. So we'll start next week with Leo season. Okay. But until then, let's enjoy the watery crabbiness that is Cancer season and kind of tune our energy into that frequency of home again. Okay. I think the exhaustion that we're feeling is definitely going to start moving as we hit um, as we hit into Leo season, which is, I think, by design, right? So it'll be okay. Just another week of this as it dries up. However, the theme of creating home is for the whole year, not just Cancer season, but Cancer season probably really impressed upon you, right? The importance of home, where you need to be focusing on in order to create that safe space for yourself, all of that. And today, the card pulls are going to be explaining to you or amplifying for you anything you need to know about creating home or supporting that home energy in your life. Okay. Hi, Janine. Hi, Jean. Hello, Kristen. Okay. So, with that in mind, okay. With that in mind, I'm going to give you 3 smells. And you pick the smell that you like the best this morning. And we're going to go with that. Okay. So the first one is fresh coffee. Okay. So fresh coffee. The second one is clean laundry. And the third is that. I guess it's like jasmine. It's jasmine. Okay, sorry. So we've got fresh coffee, clean laundry, and jasmine. Those are the 3 smells for you. Ooh, exciting. New home. So fresh coffee, clean laundry, and jasmine. I thought it might be honeysuckle, but it wasn't. It was jasmine. Yeah, you can have all 3 if you want all 3. Fresh coffee, clean laundry, and jasmine. Good morning, Jen. Oh my God. Good that you did it so early because holy hell. Yeah, it was like I saw them both like twirling, and I was like, "Which one is it?" And then I smelled it, and it was definitely jasmine. How funny is that, Sarah? You were tuned into the same frequency. This happens. Okay. While I have you here, and I'll remind you on Friday, but next week there will not be Coffee and Magic because I am going to be in school from like 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. for the whole week. And so I will not be able to do Coffee and Magic with you, which is just terrible. But also, it just kind of is what it is. But I'm just letting you know. Okay. Letting you know. Because I'm going to be busy. But then I'll be back. And then what will happen? Well, it'll be Leo season. It'll be full moon time. And Normalized Magic Workshop will be restarting. And then we can get back together on our Wednesdays and feel better. Because I don't know about you guys in the workshop, but I am missing my Wednesday nights. I didn't realize it's been so long that we've been doing the Wednesday nights together. It just feels weird not to connect with you guys in that way. Again, if you're just joining us, it is fresh coffee, fresh laundry, and jasmine. Sir, you have to learn to stay off the table when I'm working. No, no, I'll put you away. All right. Fresh coffee, clean laundry, and jasmine. And as a reminder, I sent out application confirmations. A few of you have not yet signed up. If you don't sign up by the end of this week, I'm going to give your spot to somebody else, okay? So do the things. Okay. Here we go. Fresh coffee, clean laundry, and jasmine. Hello, Arlene and Jacinda. Good morning, Christine. Okay, here it is. Tell me when you're ready. Okay. All right. Here comes your fresh coffee. So we've got the burden card. Oh my God, now he's going to go to the bathroom. King, Lady of the Lake. Oof, right? This is some heavy hitters. This is some heavy hitters. All right. There's a lot in this one, so let's zoom in. Again, we're really focusing on that theme for new moon, right? Of seeding the vibes you need to really create that strong foundation of home for yourself. Okay. So just keep that in mind as you listen. If you're just popping in, because I see Amber and Susan just popped in, and Luna, we are doing fresh coffee, clean laundry, and jasmine. And I just pulled for fresh coffee. So if you're feeling coffee, maybe you could still get it. Okay. But here we go. So for my coffee friends, we've got burden, the king, and lady of the lake. So really big energy here and very assertive energy here. Okay. That's feeling okay. So my coffee friends, you have reached the point where there isn't anyone to look to figure it out for you anymore. It's like this changing of the guard that happened overnight. And so you are not yet realizing you're the grown up in the room. Is my cat using the box right now? Yes. But you are the grown up in the room. Do you see what I'm saying? So all of a sudden you're kind of like looking around like, well, what should I do? Like, who's going to make this decision? Who's going to do this thing? And everyone's looking at you like, because you're the grown up in the room. You're the one that needs to do it, you know? So how do you embody that energy, right? Magnanimously, confidently, right? How do you do it? You've got the masculine energy coming through with the king, okay? And this energy is all about making clear, focused decisions, okay? So, clear, focused decision making may have evaded you lately, and that's okay because it hasn't really been the vibe, right? Because it's just been very watery and murky and dreamy and like exhausting and all of that. But that energy now is about to shift for you, and you're being asked to seat into that place of authority, okay? Now, at the same time, you've got the Lady of the Lake. And whenever Lady of the Lake comes up, this is like really big boundaries, okay? If you're not familiar with Arthurian legend or who the Lady of the Lake is, Lady of the Lake is the only person who can part the mists that reveal the Isle of Avalon to those coming from the land of men. Okay. So for everybody else, they just see these mists and they sail on past. They can't go through. But if you've been invited, if you can go visit Avalon, she's got to actually part the mist for you and let you through. You are both the Lady of the Lake and Avalon. Okay. So you are the one who decides, can you come through or can you come out? Okay. I'm so sorry. It's one of those days. Now I'm gonna let you out, and you're not coming back in until I'm done. All right. Can you even? All right. So now remember, we still have the burden card though. So all of that may feel for you like big responsibility. It feels like a burden, right? But it's depressed energy, right? It's a very like it goes this way, right? It just pushes down on you. Remember, it only feels that way sometimes because you're not used to wielding so much power, right? It's kind of like this is going to be a strange metaphor or example, but if you're learning to use a sword, like to fight with a sword, the first time you pick up a sword, you're going to be like, how do people use this to hit anything? Because it weighs as much as I do, right? But eventually you become strong enough to wield that sword like it's light as a feather, right? And that's kind of what this is going to be teaching you in this next phase is how to build up the energetic muscle to hold this new power that you possess. Okay. Does all of that make sense? I apologize for all of the distractions during that one, but does that hit for you? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you want me to go back to anything? Let me know. But that is your coffee. The choices this morning are smells, fresh coffee, clean laundry, and jasmine. Okay. So that hit for you, Christine. Good. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right. And then it's clean laundry. All right. Laundry friends, tell me when you're ready. All right. So you've got risk, wasp, and the earth fairy. I'm not letting you back in. You've got risk, wasp, and the earth fairy. Okay, so let's get into this one. Earth fairy is all about the home you live in, which is your body. Okay, that's number one home. So we're really, that's a focus, is your body. Okay, your body may be telling you a few things right now. Maybe telling you, oh, I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling bloated. I don't like this anymore. Like whatever. Your body's probably saying a lot of things right now. It might even feel like your body is like short circuiting sometimes. Like it just doesn't know what it wants and it's like not giving you the right messages. A lot of things are recalibrating with your body. You're being asked to really like try your hardest to flow with that and give your body what it needs without letting your brain dictate what you're going to do instead. So I know for me, I struggle with disordered eating. So if my body is telling me that it doesn't want something, that really sets me off because then I go into like diet mode and then I have to pull myself out of that. So it's very triggery for me. But at the same time, my body's been saying to me, we don't really want animal products right now, like especially just meat. Like meat is not, it's not feeling good for us right now. And so I have to kind of figure that out for myself, but also like my body doesn't want it. So if I eat it, it feels too heavy or too greasy or something. It just feels like it's energetically not working. I've been doing this long enough to know that when dietary changes happen as a result of energy, they very rarely are forever. So try to remember that when your body is saying like no coffee for you and you literally freak out because you're like, "Oh no, um I can't live without coffee," right? It's never forever. I mean, unless that's what you want, right? Unless it's a positive shift for you, but it's just a shift. And sometimes your body will need something, sometimes it won't. And if you can put your brain in that space of like, this is just for today and then see how you feel tomorrow, it's a lot easier and your body will start to really respect you for that and trust you a little more because right now, our bodies don't really trust us great because we do a lot of weird things, right? We ignore it all the time. So it's really rebuilding that relationship with the home of your energy, which is your body. Okay, now that's one part of your clean laundry. You've also got the wasp and the risk. And this is like it's kind of separate from this one, but also not. Um, when energy shifts and things change, sometimes out of comfort or habit, we lean back into relationships or people or ways of being that used to be comforting for us, right? So you may have during this time lean back into a relationship that you used to categorize as healing and supportive and loving, but really isn't, right? It's more of a wasp energy. And you're just kind of being asked to look at that again, right? Just to kind of reassess like, are you feeling a little shitty right now because somebody who's hasn't been draining your energy for a while is now draining your energy again, right? Have you given somebody access to you that has not regained enough trust to warrant that access? Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Um, because your energy is, I don't want to say vulnerable, it's just fresh, it's new, it's got baby skin, and it's not prepared to take on like that type of like intense protection energy that is required to deal with those kinds of energies. Um, and the wasp is a very tricky one. It's a very tricky one because the wasp is going to be somebody who presents themselves as a person who loves you, cares about you, has your best interests in mind, all of those things. But if you really pay attention to what they're doing and saying, you realize, ooh, like, are we competing? Are you jealous of me? Like, what is it? Right. So that's happening too. The risk card is just kind of here because all of this energy is a little unsettling, right? With your body being all wonky, with you maybe having relaxed your boundaries and let in some energies that don't need to be there. It feels like, uh-oh, did I make mistakes that I can't come back from? Never. You can always turn that ship around. So just remember that. We're in new moon now. So you need to put your boundaries back up, just put them back up. No worries, right? It's going to be fine. That is your clean laundry. Clean laundry. And then the last one is jasmine. Love you back. All right. So if you're just joining us, maybe this last one is for you. Remember, you can always watch the replays on Instagram or YouTube. We've got our last one coming up, which is jasmine. The smell, not the Disney princess. Thank you, Lisa. That's so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You guys are my favorite part of Mondays too, and Fridays. I don't feel quite right unless we do our coffee and magic. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Some different vibes. That's good, right? Ooh. Tell me when you're ready. Okay, so this is your jasmine. You have the cat, even though I kicked him out. Focused. Merlin. Ooh boy. This feels very magic-y, doesn't it? Okay, so this is the second poll today that is talking about boundaries. Okay, so remember the first poll with Lady of the Lake was absolutely talking about boundaries, and then the cat is always talking about boundaries. Now, if your energy has been feeling a bit scattered lately, that's okay, assuming that the scattering was part of the process. It is now time to call your energy back in. Sometimes our energy does scatter. Sometimes we do need to pull the pieces of ourselves apart to get some air and to see how they fit back together in a more cohesive way. That's a process, and that's okay. It's time now to pull your energy back together and put your pieces back together and see how they fit. Okay. That is, I'm seeing the image of just like pulling your energy in and just vroom, coming back together. It's a feeling of wholeness, right? And if you chose both the um, coffee and this one, it is amplifying that message for you that it's time to really bring yourself back together and find that power and wield that power. Okay. Now, with that being said, once you pull all your energy back together, you really, I hope you didn't bring your fucks back with you. I hope you left them at the four parts of the earth where they were scattered before. You don't need your fucks. You were done with your fucks. You gave them away. Whoop. Bye bye. And with that is navigating life in much more of a cat way, right? I don't think that cats don't care. That's not the vibe I get at all. Is it from you, my cat people? Cats care, but they center their experience and they are able to love you without giving away their essence, right? And we respect that. We respect the way cats love, some of us. It's different than dogs, and there is beauty in both types of energy. But for today, be a cat, okay? A cat is not going to crawl up on the chest of anybody and lay down and purr, right? So when a cat does decide to curl up on your chest and lay down and purr, you know that you've been chosen for that and it feels kind of special. Be a cat. Allow the people that you choose to feel special as well. That's good. It's a good thing. They should appreciate you. They should be honored to have you in their life, right? And vice versa. Now, this is also about your understanding of your own personal magic and what that means to you and how you're navigating life now because the Merlin card and the focus card are really when you pull your energy in, what are you about to do with that, right? We're about to focus that energy on creating consciously. Okay. And sometimes we think like I think it's easy to think of how many times can I say think? It's easy to think of manifesting or creating as this big grand thing that you have to make a big massive thing if you're going to be manifesting something, but you're doing that every day in very small ways and large ways because we are as beings, we're manifesting beings, we're creators, we do that, we create vibes, right? We create things, we create atmospheres. um, if you think about, if you just have a room, right? It's just four walls and nothing else in it. You can have endless different vibes of that room depending on which people you put in there, right? So the people you put in a blank space will create a whole vibe based off of their own particular brand of magic and energy, right? You could put three people in there who have the most dissonant, disgusting energy, and you will not want to be in that room. Vice versa. You could put three people in there who flow with their energy and feel very welcoming and open, and you would want to be in that room. That's also a type of manifesting, right? You manifest the energy around you, you create space around you. This is the way we create our home. When somebody walks into your space, how do you want them to feel, right? And your space could be your physical home where you live in. It could just be the energy field that bounces out about 10 feet away from you, right? That 10-foot radius of your energy. What does it feel like to be in your presence? Pull your energy in, focus on your magic. Okay. It's here. You've been doing so much to fine tune that particular frequency that you're surfing right now. It's very potent and really beautiful and wants to be out there doing and being, as long as you can remember to center yourself. Okay. Boundaries are really important, and honoring where your energy wishes to be and where it does not wish to be is key right now. And you probably have noticed, because I've noticed this, like I'm in one of those pockets of time where my life is really busy, like physically busy. Like I've got a lot that I'm doing and I'm tired and I have a lot of people that I want to reach out to and see, but I don't have time in my day to fit it in, right? And I hate that because it's like, but I'm also prioritizing my time in my day and I won't give that up. So if I have 2 hours, between like 11 and 1, then I'm like, I could run out and have coffee with somebody. I can't do that because I need to give it to myself first. Even though I really want to connect with a friend, I have to wait until my energy has shifted where I don't need so much of that alone space, and right now I need more. Does that make sense? So it's like I want to connect with people. There's a lot of people on my list of like, we need to get together. I can't wait to see you, but it has to wait until I have more bandwidth because otherwise I'm giving away my space that I need for my energy. And then I'm going to feel exhausted and I'm going to feel drained and I'm kind of letting myself down. So it's that kind of a thing. And being able to do that without feeling horribly, terribly bad, right? Like I feel a little bad, but not that bad. Like I think we're at a point now where we kind of understand that, right? So the energy will shift. Leo season is right around the corner. I know all my Leos are like, please bring this fire, but it is coming. And you're going to feel most likely like gathering again. You're going to feel that bonfire energy. We're going to have Lionsgate. It's going to be amazing. That whole beginning of August is going to feel pretty great, I think. So just, that's your polls for today. But for this new moon, just being in the space you are right now, pulling your energy back in and remembering this is home number one, right? So if your home number one is asking for a little bit of a pipe clean or like whatever, listen to your home number one. And then it's also about creating that home space around you. Okay. Cancer energy. All right. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on Friday, so we can chat more then. Friday is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then a reminder, I'm not here next week at all. If I by mistake scheduled a one-on-one with you, I'll be reaching out with you to reschedule that. So I'm super sorry, but I'm not here next week. And then if you have signed up for the Normalized Magic Workshop and you did not complete your application, you have an email, please do that this week so that I can open up the wait list to those on the wait list. Okay. I love you guys. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. Hydrate, stay cool. All right. And I'll see you on Friday. Mwah, 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 mwah.